Welcome back to Grimrock, where could be better, could be worse, I guess. What are we doing? We're trying to get through this frickin' door where we've been for several episodes now. There's just so many dinosaurs, and they just don't want us to be here. Anyway, I wish I knew what their weakness was, because it really seems like they ought to have one. Apparently not getting hit is, or getting hit is not getting hit is not one of them. Never mind. You get the joke I was trying to make. Right? Oh boy. Not sure whether to rest here or what. Of course, at this point I could just, you know, cheat myself out of this predicament just to get past this room, but I don't like necessarily setting that precedent. You know, I don't like to cheat in games. I like to, you know, play the game the way it was meant to be played up until the point where the game becomes either not fun or frustrating or feels like it's not balanced, and so I feel like I need to even it out. Another 10 points just to get Crushing Blow. Yeah, I don't feel like I'm entirely prepared for this area, and I just don't get why. Thinking back is that there's a few areas I haven't explored 100%, but I've gotten pretty close. It's not like I skimped on a whole bunch of stuff. Pretty confused, gotta say. Alright, that was not bad. Made some progress. Actually, what? I forget. What happens if I... What does that look like if I put it in there? It just doesn't turn on. That one's burnt out. That burnt out in a matter of seconds. That was almost impressive. Well, for the foreseeable future, we just don't even need to deal with it, I suppose. Lots of dealing with items that won't be relevant if we have to reload anyway. Just cheese it to death. I mean, the fucking size of this thing, though. Alright. Fuck. Wanted to get into the room, but I was too slow. The dude spinning and making that noise is pretty funny. I'm really hoping he's the last one, but I seriously doubt it. I mean, look at the amount of damage he's taking. Feels like he's got a lot of damage reduction. Even after all those upgrades, still not taking a lot of, I wish I knew what level they were. I guess that's probably inherent to the enemy, or it automatically scales with you. That's part of the problem sort of unrelated, but part of the problem with automatic scaling in most games is that it's very reliant on the rest of the game being extremely robust and well balanced, because if it's not, oh fuck me, bad time to get overburdened. If there's imbalance in the rest of the game, it's all the more exacerbated, because if you made an imbalanced, if you accidentally made an imbalanced character, and the game automatically scales up, it's usually not intelligent. Usually when game designers make auto-scaling, it's because they have good intentions, but it's usually not done super intelligently, because that's a lot of programming to do, basically. It's much easier to just say, you're level 10, you're fighting level 10 enemies. Leave it at that, pretty much. Obviously, that's a little bit simplified, but the problem with that, obviously, is that if you're a level 10 character with a shitty build, then you get rocked by level 10 enemies. And yeah, shitty builds galore going on here. I'm sort of regretting not having customized the party. I mean, part of my brain, going into this, my brain sort of said, like, hey, you'll get through this pretty fast, and then we can come back and do another playthrough with a custom party. You don't have to do it all at once. And yeah, I don't think that's gonna happen. Because there are a whole bunch of other characters, like classes and species that you can play as. I think there's at least a few. I remember at the very least there's bug people, and I think there's a few more, and there's some other classes. And I think they expanded it even more in Grimrock 2. I actually don't even recall if there's a Grimrock 3 or if there's one planned. I feel like he's definitely taken less damage, even when he's getting hit, which doesn't quite make sense, but forgot I had that bracelet on. That explains why the axe struck me as so much slower. I really haven't been using my mage very much, but I don't feel like he's very squishy, and like obviously I've got a bunch of skill points I could be using, but let's see. At this point, I don't know. Any system that requires multiple methods or multiple inputs to reach the same. Fuck. What I'm trying to say is the fact that I have to skill into it and then get a scroll just to know it, or look it up in the wiki. I don't like that. It strikes me as kind of unpleasant. So I don't even know. Hold on. Scroll of invisibility would be super handy. But that's a level 19 skill. Let's see. I don't understand why the damaging ability... the idea of having these multiple trees, but then you got damaging abilities that you gotta spec... You gotta get 5 other spells before you can... Or 4 other spells before you can get it. It just seems strange. Anyway, I might as well do this, right? So, 1, 2, 3. I actually don't know. So it does have range. That's pretty good. And I finally have enough what do you call it? Mana, or whatever they call it. I think they call it energy. To actually cast that more than a handful of times. Fuck. Of course. Got cocky. Got caught with my pants down. Okay. I don't even remember how long it's been, but... Okay. I just wish there was like any amount of room in there to work in, but it's just this room with these spindly legs, and as soon as two guys get in there, you're dead. Get pinned down and put to the sword, or, well, the teeth. Okay, I take it back. He is not taking a lot less damage. He's just getting hit less often for one reason or another. Sure would be nice if there's a healing spell. There isn't a healing spell, right? I guess I wouldn't know. Because the game doesn't tell you what you can get. Fireballs you cast are much more powerful. Interesting. Fire burst, yeah. Do I have 2 scrolls of invisibility? Spellcraft 5. Wait a minute. Have I had that the whole time? Fuck. I feel dumb. Well, no more torches. Because I'm stupid. I don't actually know how long that lasts, though. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, I have 2 scrolls of invisibility. They're the same thing, right? Yep. Yep. Okay, I don't even know why I'm carrying them. It's not like I can sell them, but I'm not going to just drop them. That's for insane people. Right? Right? Tell me I'm right. The beetle collector over here. Let's see. Oh, I also know darkness? Hold on. Oh, right, because I used it before in the puzzle. I remember now. Yeah, okay. Okay. Since I'm here, what's the level 7 fire spell? Do I not know it? Well then, fuck you, I'll look it up. Enchant... Oh, I do... well, I'm not sure if I have that. Enchant fire arrow. Where are some arrows? We did this before. I don't recall whether it applies to all of them or not. I guess it does. Doesn't look like it takes more mana to, or more energy to do it either, which is definitely odd. Does this work on corals as well? Was it that? No, that. Wait. No, I screwed it up. Oh, no, it does work. It just didn't ding at me, so I... okay. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. You don't have a necklace or a bracelet. Why is that? Do we really not have anything useful in that realm? I thought we did. Maybe we're still working on it. Okay. Well. Should I rest here? Yeah, let's save the game before I forget again and screw everything up. And then let's rest, see what happens. No messages. I don't remember the last time we got one, so... Okay. Good enough. We've buffed our party a bit. Even if we're at the same door, we've made a bunch of progress, I think. So, yeah, anyway. I'll see you guys next time.